Hi, my name is Annie Kleiss. I'm a senior at Millbrook High School, and this is my story. My parents got divorced when I was 5, and some weekends I was at church with my mom. Other weekends I was just at home with my dad at his house. My mom was always trying to raise me as a Christian, but my dad really didn't care either way. But that changed when I turned 10 and I moved to Raleigh. We started going to Hope when I was in 4th grade. That's kind of when it got started for me. I started getting excited about coming to church, got excited to wake up early on Sunday morning and come in and see everyone. But I didn't give my life to Christ until I was in 7th grade. I was at Camp Tuckaway and Carrie Ray was speaking, and it was just something about that day, seeing the sunset and hearing Carrie talk and being around all these people that were kind of family that I had never experienced before. That's kind of when it hit me, there's got to be something bigger out here, and I want it. When I got into high school, there were a lot more distractions. There were a lot more things going on. I got really focused on the other things and wasn't as focused on going to church or reading my Bible or doing all these other things. At the beginning of my junior year, I started to feel like I don't have that same relationship with God that I used to, and I definitely want it back. I was sitting on my couch downstairs and I started panicking, thinking oh, I haven't been good enough for this, I haven't been good enough for that. And I texted Sarah Beth and I was just I don't know what to do, I'm freaking out. And she ended up coming over to my house and we talked for hours just about what God would want and what I need to do. And we prayed about it, and I just knew that I needed something more. I needed to take another step. Then I got this feeling one day in church. I was just sitting there and I don't even remember what the pastor was speaking about. I was just I need to go to Haiti. And at that moment, I started getting ready for it. I started researching Haiti and doing all these things, I gotta go, I gotta do this. This is my next step. This is the next thing I need to do. And I wasn't spiritually prepared. There was nothing in me that was ready other than the fact that I knew how to pack a suitcase. And about 2 weeks before we went to Haiti, we went to high school camp. And every single thing that we spoke about at high school camp was something that I had been worrying about in the past months. That's when it kind of opened up for me, and praying became something that I was excited about. Reading my Bible became something hey, you guys, look what I read. I want to tell you how great this is. And I just started to get so excited about my faith again. And after we left camp, on the way back in the Smoky Mountains, I was just you know what? I'm going to Haiti, and this is going to be great. God wants us to move forward. He doesn't want us to stay still and just say, yeah, God's there. He wants us pursuing Him in every aspect of our life. He wants us going in a forward motion, aiming to have a better relationship with Him. Going to camp was what I thought was a really small step, but ended up helping me so much. And then I did my giant leap and went to Haiti. And not everyone has to go to Haiti. But for me, that's exactly what I needed, is just an exciting step toward God, saying I want to do this for you. So God has called us to go in a forward motion, keep pursuing Him. And whatever your next step is, it could just be opening up your Bible more, or going to Pulse whenever you can, or trying to go to small group. God never wants you to stop pursuing Him. He wants you to keep getting closer and taking the next step after step after step after step, because He loves you and He never wants you to go anywhere else but toward Him.